Look, the city and city powers approach is not really about punishing paying customers, but about basically restoring dignity and safety to the grid, and even raise revenue so that law-abiding citizens can continue to receive services without constant disruptions that we've seen in recent weeks, caused by illegal connections, caused by bypassing of the meters, and also overloading of the network. The challenges faced by city power have been presented in different oversight forums within the city of Johannesburg, where all the parties and all the stakeholders are actually represented. And city power's low revenue collections were also criticized, more so recently in the flagged by the Auditor General, including the low inaction on high levels of electricity theft and also the losses that we've been suffering as city power. So the criticism that has come through appears to oppose those efforts without really offering any constructive alternatives to the problem of non-payment, illegality, and also low revenue collections. The reality is that transformers and mini substations worth millions of rands and taking weeks to procure are being repeatedly destroyed because of these illegal connections and also vandalism. And each time this happens, paying customers are the ones who suffer prolonged outages, and without these tough measures that city power is embarking upon, the situation will remain as unsustainable and also unfair to those complying with the law. There is an obligation for every resident of the city of Johannesburg using municipal services to pay for those services. This is not a blanket disconnection as suggested, but a direct result of some of the illegalities, the theft of electricity that is basically rife within the city of Johannesburg. Where supply is disconnected due to unlawful activities like bypassing of the meters and also illegal connections, as city power, we will not restore electricity until we've established the cause of that outage, investigate the extent of the illegal connections in the area, and also the issues around meter tampering, and also do the audits of revenue performance around the area where there's an outage before we can also normalize the network. It would not only be unlawful and unsafe for city power to reinstate supply under abnormal conditions, it would also be highly reckless and also risky, as city power were obliged to act in terms of the electricity supply bylaws of the city of Johannesburg, which are clear on unlawful behavior and duties of the utility. Under section 26 of the bylaws, no person shall in any manner tamper or interfere with any meter or metering equipment or even service connections of the municipality. It further states that where there is an evidence of tampering existing, the municipality through city power shall have the right to basically disconnect the supply of electricity immediately without any prior notice. So that's basically what we are doing in this instance, to ensure that we enforce the law and to ensure that every person that is using electricity is actually paying for it, but also we are cutting on the illegality that is happening around our operations.